Morning, Vietnam.
Hey, that was my line.
All right.
You
So
ruined the intro.
welcome to episode 2 of the Morrowind crew and friends TES D&D. I am Slode the Coral King, and I will be DMing. Next.
Oh, that would be me. I am Sun Can Tin Man. Tin Can Soup Can, and I am the barbarian called Scarin, and I've got a great helm that I can't remove that makes me slightly more. What do you call it? I like to intimidate people.
Go ahead and describe the rest of your outfit, though.
I'm in jail. I have rags on me, nothing else.
And I wonder why we got in jail. Shall I go next?
Yes.
Okay, I am Lorcan, Khan of Lore, Trucker King in Old Elnifay. I'm playing the character Nimbus Armand, who's a ex-British royal. British royal? Yeah, Breton royal. Who realized a threat by the Falmor to take over High Rock via political ascension. And he is going to stop that through socioeconomics, socio-political endeavors, and war. Unlike some people, Stormcloaks, who just
Don't you
take
talk
over
shit
their
about
land.
Stonecloaks. They are my people.
And he's a snooty Breton with a really high charisma, and he's really up himself, and he has like pale skin and like a wavy blondish brown hair, and he's currently wearing leather armor, and yeah,
Being a
it's pretty
faggot.
cool.
Pretty cool, man. Aaron.
I am Iron, the Almighty Queen, and I will be playing as an Altmer rogue named Aegis. And she has dark red hair and green eyes, and like stealing shit.
Oh, yeah.
And skooma. Lots of skooma.
Oh yes, I'm a skooma addict.
Okay. So, last we left off, Scarin was just left in prison while Nimbus and Raylan were able to escape with the jailer and head to Anvil. So we're going to start off with Scarin in prison, sitting there with stick of butter up his ass. And
What's with the stick of butter?
it's a family joke.
I can't believe it's not butter. It's my ass. It's a shit. It's a log.
Okay. So you're sitting in your cold skin-grad jail cell. You're occasionally being brought scraps of food. It's mostly like pork fat and maybe some old, over-ripened fruit.
Oh god. The Skynet has connected.
Anyway, it's been about a day since... Oh yeah, the day is the 19th of Sun's Dawn. 3 days since Heart's Day, which was the last episode. And so Scarin's been sitting in here for a day, and about midday, the door to the prison cell holding area is thrown open, and there are two Imperial skin-grad guards in their red tabards that are dragging in an Altmer woman who has been stripped of pretty much all of her belongings and clothes, and she's pretty much just wearing her skivvies. And they throw open one of the steel bar or iron bar doors and toss her into the cell. And the Imperials just walk off. And the cell is pretty much straight across from Scarin's, and so he can have a good view of this mer woman.
Good view.
A perfect view of her
Good view.
naked flesh.
Nah.
What do you do?
First of all, I would really like to know what I can see. What's like the ground made of and the roof and stuff. Like, what is my environment?
The walls are all stone. The floor is hard-packed dirt. And you have a bedroll that sits upon that, and a simple wooden table with a pewter bowl containing rotten cheese.
Also, I have a cheese wheel that
Tasty.
was left for me.
Yeah.
Can't forget the biggest. I probably ate the cheese wheel by now. I'm gonna get really constipated.
Yes.
The first thing I do is I like to check out what I can really see in my cell. Like, could I maybe find something to break the lock with?
You don't. No, there's nothing really you could do.
God damn it.
You
No,
tried.
I'm gonna do something really smart. I'm just gonna check if the cell is open.
It's pretty closed.
No, I'm just gonna push a little against the door just to find out that I haven't been making an ass out of myself.
Yeah, it doesn't budge.
Okay, good, good. We got that out of the way. I don't know what to do, to be honest. I still have my helmet, so I could always try just headbutting the lock until it breaks.
Give yourself further brain damage.
Man, I got 7 intelligence.
Does Aegis do anything?
Can I search my cell for anything lockpickish wise?
Go ahead and do a search check.
Do I roll a d20 for that?
Oh shit, what's that website that lets us roll the dice? I totally forgot to bring that
I'll
up.
give it to you. I'll give it to you.
I got a 1.
I just gotta go. It's already beginning. Yes,
Yeah, I
it's just
definitely
blind
do.
as a bat.
If RNGesus hates me, it is now because I just got a 1 for that.
You rolled a 1.
I rolled a 1.
Okay, you trip and you get dirt in your eye. Do anything else.
Uh, I can't. Can I try breaking open the lock?
Yeah, with your
My
dainty
bare
elf hand.
hands.
In a blind, skooma-ridden rage.
Yes. Mama Nater Skooma.
Give me all your
This will end
scuba.
badly.
Gal burst in it.
I'm just still thinking about what to do.
Thank you.
Can I check any of the surrounding walls to see if some of the brick is loose? Like, can I get a piece of brick?
Yeah, you managed to pull a brick out of the wall, but it just leads to more bricks.
Awesome, that's all I need. I smashed the fucking lock with it as hard as I can.
It doesn't do anything. Well, make a strength check.
Fuck. Strength check was
and
D20,
by this time you hear a lot of the other prisoners gasping and shouting for you to make it through.
Hey, I got the fans. I'll kill them all.
Fan.
Make sure you let me out too, man.
Fuck you, you shit. Okay, what was strength check again? D20?
Yeah, D20.
Okay, plus 3. Roll. I do an 11. Shoot me.
11 after adding everything, or just?
Yeah,
Yeah, you don't do anything to that lock.
I try again.
Okay, roll.
18!
Okay. With one final stroke, you manage to bust the lock, and the brick shatters along with it. And
Hey.
yeah, a lot of the prisoners are cheering.
I
Yay.
look over to... What's Aaron's name, like, in game?
Aegis.
Ages. I go over to her, and I stand there and just stare at her, and just go... out of my helmet.
While you're wasting time, a guard comes through and he says, "What's all the ruckus? Prisoner!" And he draws his sword. And I guess you should Stop right
You
there,
have violated
Colonel Scott.
law.
Nobody breaks the law on my watch. Go ahead and roll initiative. You done
I
fucked.
haven't broken it. I'll go sit myself in.
I'll put
Technically,
myself
he
there.
hasn't left.
Well, still,
What was the
he broke the property.
Yeah, I did. What was the initiative again?
Colonel Scott. You roll, and then you let me check. Yeah, and you just add your initiative.
D20, right?
D20, and you add your initiative. Yeah.
What's my initiative?
It says. Yeah.
I had actually 1+. Cool.
Congratulations.
I didn't actually really. I didn't know that. I roll a 2. A 2.
You got a 2. Okay.
I'm
And
dead.
the guard rolled a 1, so you go first.
You done goofed.
Fuck yeah. Okay, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna activate Rage so I can hopefully beat his head into fucking pulp.
Have fun.
Okay, so 4 extra strength. 20 strength.
You like to die.
And how much was it in agility? No, con. 2 con. No, full con. So I have 18 con. I just gotta do this. And I suddenly have 23 HP. I charge at him as fast and loudly as I can. Can I do a charge and intimidation check at once?
Sure.
Okay, so what would I be rolling for a charge?
Roll at half of your intimidate, and then half of your total attack bonus.
Okay, so I have 3. That's like 1, and intimidate. That's a 10. That's a 5. So I get like 6 extra point in the D20. I do a 23. He's shitting his pants right now.
Okay. So he cowers back and brings up his sword to defend himself. And go ahead and attack.
Yeah.
I'll give him a penalty to his defenses.
Awesome. That will be my. Would it still be my D12?
Well, when you attack to when you try to do accuracy to see if you hit, you roll your d20.
Okay, so did I have anything to bonus on the accuracy?
No, I'm already doing penalty to his stats.
I rolled a 14.
Did you add everything?
Should I add anything?
You add your total attack bonus.
Oh, yeah, that's a 3. That means I get a 17.
Yeah, you plant a nice punch on him, or whatever you're doing.
Yeah, I'm going for the head.
So describe what you do.
Yeah, I just fucking bash him into the ground and just fucking wail at him till his brain is pudding.
Okay, go ahead and roll a whopping 1d4 damage.
D4 damage.
And then add your strength mod.
Yeah, that will be a 6 damage.
Congratulations, you gave him a paper cut. You're pretty much fucked in this fight.
Yeah, I would think. Does he have a helmet or something?
Yes. He has a. I don't even know what those helmets are called. But he has a helmet. It's like one of those weird conical metal ones.
Okay, so it's in metal. That explains why I didn't do shit to him. Can I strangle him?
You could try if you do a gravity check, but he's gonna attack you first.
Okay.
And after he attacks, I'm gonna let Aegis try to do something.
Okay, do your attack thing. Give me your worst.
So he
Don't.
he says, "You should have paid the fine," and then he strikes you with his sword. Let's see.
I'm gonna be bleeding out here.
Yeah, 20 against your AC.
20 against my AC. AC. Well, what is my AC now that I don't have any armor?
All you have to do is subtract your armor bonus.
My armor bonus?
Yeah, like if you look at the AC and all the things that it like add up to it, there's a little box that says armor, and so just subtract the number that's in there.
Armor. I can't fucking say it. Fucking shit. Can't we just say it like 1? Considering I'm using fucking regs.
Wherever you want to go.
This is weird. Technical difficulties, people. This is how it looks like. We need to get them back in.
Oh shit. Well, while they're gone, I'll just roll the damage and shit. Oh wait, did I already roll damage? I don't think I did.
I have no clue if you did.
I did.
I'll find the armor thing in me. Well, armor.
I'm pretty sure either way he's gonna take.
Armor protective item.
Okay. Look at the top. Look to see where HP is. Underneath that.
Oh, that's AC.
The first box to the right. There should be a box that says armor.
Yeah. As of the moment, it's 16.
So yeah, just subtract whatever armor bonus you have, and then that's it.
I have fucking 11 AC in rags.
Okay, so he hit you, and he did. Let's see. 6 damage.
Oh, that's actually not really that bad. Okay, but I think we should wait until we get the people back here, because there we have 1. Now we only need Ripley. He's probably getting fucked in the face by a facehugger.
Yeah, he said that he tore his headphones in half.
Could you give me the fucking hell. Armored protective item. Could you just look up the armor table again? Because I lost something.
Okay, hold on.
It's not like we're in the middle of something anyways.
Yeah. Let's see.
How many viewers do we have, by the way?
1. Thank you, viewer.
Fuck you, guy. Get your friends.
Yeah, he's probably a loser.
No, we actually can't, Johanna.
Where's that goddamn?
I think something's fucked. Her dad flipped the switch on the Wi-Fi. That was genius by your dad. Yeah. Oh, it's Ivan. Ivan. Oh, she's gone again.
It's Vike.
Mike. Serbia strong. Remove kebab. Ah, there we should go.
Hello?
Welcome back.
Hello?
About Rip Riley, people. He ripped his headphones in half.
What I miss?
Well, Ripley's gone.
He's fucking dead.
Oh no.
Yeah, so I guess this will be all jailbreak this time.
Adventure.
Callum is probably dead in the bush, bitten to death by a brown snake.
Yeah, we can continue without both of them.
Yeah, we should.
Okay.
Fucking
so,
loser.
So the guard strikes Skarn across the chest with his long sword, and then he starts. Yeah, for 6 damage, and then starts calling for help from the other guards.
God damn it!
Help! Prison break!
They call it a jailbreak where I'm from, kiddo.
So
Well,
it will be Aegis' turn. What shall our local Altmer do?
Well, I'd look to Scar and I'd be like, yo, bitch, get me out.
He's too busy getting whooped by guards.
I think I might have a really good idea, but it's going to be kind of graphic.
Oh my. You're gonna put your milk finger in the lock.
No, I'm gonna. Since it's established, I made him shit his pants.
He's not shitting.
No, it's already done. Is there any chance I could grab down into his pants, grab the log, smash it in his face, and hopefully disorient him?
No, that's not possible.
Fuck.
He's wearing a tabard and a belt, so I don't think you're gonna reach into his pants.
Can I throw something at the guard?
You don't have an angle to throw anything at him.
Well, fuck.
You can search your cell some more if you want.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. Maybe I won't get a 1 this time. I got an 8.
Add your search skill if you have any.
If you don't, you're a pretty shit rogue
Oh.
already.
I got a 9 then.
Okay.
Holy.
You do notice a bent fork sitting in the corner of your cell.
I like forks.
Yeah, you got a fork.
Yay!
And it has
Villain.
it actually has Daedric runes written on it.
Daedric?
Yes, Daedric, you heard it here, folks.
There's a Daedric fork in the prison cell.
Congratulations.
Where will I
This
find
might
next?
turn weird. Okay, I've already tried to grab into a guy's pants to grab his shit. This is already weird.
Do you do anything after seeing this fork?
Can I take the fork and pick the lock with it?
You can certainly try.
Shouldn't you get a disadvantage since it's a
Yeah,
fucking
she'll be
bench
disadvantaged.
fork?
Go ahead and make a. What's the skill for it?
Lockpick skill?
Is that a skill?
It should be.
Open lock.
Open lock. Yeah, make an open lock check.
Do I D20 that or?
Yeah, you D20
all,
it and
all
take
skills
your
are
skill
always
in it.
20.
Okay. With the modifier.
Correct.
I got this. I got a 9. Again.
You get the fork stuck in a lock.
Well, shit.
You're doing great work, kiddo.
Shit, I don't know what to do.
I don't
Okay.
know.
We'll move on to
I
Scar
think
to see what he wants.
I think I have a good idea how to disable the guard for a while. How hard can I kick him in the balls?
As hard as your stats will allow.
What should I check?
It's just total attack bonus for melee.
So it's like I do another D4.
Well, for damage. Yeah, damage would be D4.
But I must first try the accuracy.
Yeah, it's just like any other attack.
I do an 8. I miss. Horribly. I kick him in the shin.
Well,
Yeah,
is the total 8?
Yeah, total is 8.
Yeah, you don't do anything.
You poor thing.
So
Yeah.
you managed to kick him, but you just hit a armor plate on his thigh. And as his time to attack comes along, two other guards rush into the room, and one of them draws a crossbow.
Not the fucking arrows again!
Shoot him in the knee! Shoot him in the knee!
No.
And
No,
he
no.
aims for your knee, and he rolls a
Alright.
1. So his crossbow gets jammed. He hits it, it shoots a wall, bounces off of it, and hits him in the eye.
He's dead.
And he basically collapses onto the floor and screams. And the other guard shouts in dismay and tries to help his buddy.
He's fucking dead, bro.
It's probably like the worst way to die.
It's not fun.
Is it my turn again? Or is it the second new guard?
Well, I'm gonna let the guard that was already attacking you try to attack again.
fuck.
Okay. So 18 against your AC.
16.
Yeah, so he gets you.
No. It was 11.
Yeah, so he definitely hits you
Fuck.
for 8 damage again.
I am now down to 9.
You are gonna die.
He
I'm the
slices
kid
you
with
across your
cancer in class. Oh fuck, he's back.
Oh, he's
Can
alive.
can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Holy
sound
shit,
terrible?
that was bad.
Wait, do I sound terrible?
Yeah, you're
Yeah.
a little muffled.
Yeah.
Also, it sounds like a fucking motorcycle's being revved up in your room. How did you break a headset in two? Yeah, that's not a headset. This is a headset.
Yeah.
Good going,
I
kiddo.
can't use a good quality one. I can't use a good microphone either because it'll take away the sound because I use like a legitimate one.
Didn't get shit.
Yeah. So I'll just mute myself.
Yeah, you should.
Okay.
I think we should start a GoFundMe to repair Lord Key's headphones.
Yeah, donations are welcome, but they will not definitely go in hookers and vodka.
Anyway, it's Aegis's turn.
I kind of already fucked the lock over, so
Yeah, you could try rolling again.
Try
it's not
again.
broken.
true.
You just got the fork
You-
stuck in there.
If you land like a 20, you touch it and it just magically opens.
You inadvertently cast an open lock spell.
I got a 6.
Yeah, it's fucked.
You wedge the fork in deeper.
That's what she
Can-
said.
Can Sharon scream out, "Ya fucking what, mate?"
Yeah, no one's gonna stop you from saying like a dumbass.
This is not going well in my favor.
This is
Scarlet's
not going
gonna get
well in
himself
my.
killed.
I'm getting killed, you bitch.
You're gonna die.
Yeah,
Well, maybe you should help break me out, and then we can tag team them.
I am
Yeah.
way too busy.
Punch the lock open.
Okay, I'll try to take a step back and just fucking ram my fist in the lock and break it. No, I'll use my helmet. My brain's already fucked.
You go ahead and make a roll for that.
Would that be like what would that be like? Just a D20 without any maybe my strength modifier?
Yeah, it's you roll the d20 and you add your strength modifier.
I roll a 20.
Holy shit.
Wow.
So you slam your head into this bar door. It flies off the hinges and slams against the back wall. And the guard that was previously attacking you just looks on in utter amazement at this freaking huge Nord barbarian who slammed a door open with his head.
Yeah, with his helmet, and he's like,
Normally I would have made you roll for damage against yourself, but that was a 20, so
yeah, and also I have a helmet.
you feel perfectly fine.
Hey!
Post brain damage, Skillin.
I already am brain damage.
Okay. So the guard is gonna charge you again, and he says, "I'm gonna put you down like the animal you are, brute."
Can I
And he
Do
completely
anything?
not right now. And he
Can I
completely
do?
what?
Can I do like a reflex check or something?
Nope. And he swings his sword, but he completely misses, and he just like overswings your head. And the guard behind him, who didn't kill himself, charges in to help him, and he draws his short sword and takes a jab at your ribs.
Oh, not the ribs.
And he rolls a 1, trips and stabs himself.
Just,
Yeah, he stumbles over his own toes, and just not good luck for him.
These poor
Uh,
guards.
Yeah, they're all just not having a good time today.
Can I
Aegis'
go for
turn.
his sword? Damn it!
What?
Go for his sword. Go for his sword and just stab him to death. You're the rogue. You can use one-handed here.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
Do like some acrobatic shit and just roll between us or something and just grab it and just.
Yeah, so what does Aegis do?
I'm gonna go for that fucking sword.
Okay, so you pick up the short sword that's kind of wedged in the guy's body, and you pull it out while Skarn and the other guard are having at it. And it's just a simple steel short sword. What do you do with it?
Can I attempt to stab the guard?
You can sure try that.
If you stab me now, I'm stabbing you.
So do I
Stab
roll?
Skarn. Yeah, you roll a d20, add your melee total attack bonus.
Okay. Where's that at? Oh, that's a 0. Awesome.
Lovely.
14.
Let's see. Oh, you got him.
Yay!
And now you roll damage,
Yep.
which is like D8
For
with a
for a short sword, it's a d6.
even lower. Fucking hell.
Well, shit.
So you did a 1.
I got a 1.
You got one.
Yeah, you like scrape him across.
Yeah, you scrape his side,
Oh,
and
what a waste.
okay, and now it's Skarn's turn.
You know what? Fuck this. I'm ending it. I grab him in a headlock.
Okay, make a grab check.
That would be.
I think it's a opposed strength checks or something.
But what dice?
Same dice you would usually use for attacking.
D4?
20, d20.
Which strength modifier? I roll a 9. I try, but I can't.
You tried.
Well, unless... Oh yeah, you definitely fail. So you try to grab his head, but he kind of just smacks your arms aside with his sword. And he thrusts at you and rolls a 20.
I'm dead. Well, this has been
Yeah,
fun.
you're likely dead. Oh, nope, you take 4 damage.
Wow.
I have 5 health now. That was really fucking lucky.
Welcome to the
He jabs
rogue
you in a
history.
non-vital part of your torso and pulls out his blade. He says, "You will die!"
Not before you, shit face.
And now it is Aegis' turn again.
Can
I'm
you
going
please
to-
stab him in the eye?
Yeah, I'm gonna go for another hit on the
You
guard.
probably have better accuracy if you throw rocks at him.
Are there any rocks around to throw at him?
Small pebbles.
Don't. Flash him. Maybe he'll be like, oh, tits.
She's already
I'm like half naked, aren't I?
basically.
Awkward.
Yeah, you don't expect me to look at you, you fucking mech.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go for another hit on the guard.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Fuck.
You won again.
8.
Ew. Yeah, that misses. And
I'm gonna kill myself with this own fucking sword.
I'm gonna
so
get killed.
you swing at him, but his armor takes the blow, and now it's Skarin's turn.
Exactly where are we standing? Are we like standing right side outside of her prison door?
You're basically fighting in a hallway that is
but
comprised of cells.
are we standing right beside her broken jail cell door?
Yeah, you're pretty much adjacent to your former cells.
Does the prisoner swing outwards?
They swing inwards.
Only inwards. Fuck. I was.
Well, they
hoping to
swing both ways,
smack
actually.
him.
Well, you did break
Oh.
off that door.
Yeah, pick up the door and hit him with it.
Actually, I should really try that.
Might actually
What
work.
do I have to do, and what bonuses do I get? I mean, I'm pretty
would-
fucking strong.
You'd actually get penalties.
Oh.
God damn it!
You're better off
I
with
have
your
like
fists.
I have 20 strength as of the moment. Hmm. Hmm. I'm really thinking. Can I maybe get the sword from Aegis? Because like I have a much higher base damage than she does. Like
You could
I
try
push
out of
her
his hand.
aside before just taking the sword and just like, it's time, fucker.
You could either take it forcefully out of her hands, or if she wants, she could just let it go willingly.
I'm
Just
gonna
take the damn
ask
thing.
her. I'm just gonna ask her. Can I have the sword?
Yeah.
Just take the damn thing.
Guard, can you stop for a second? I need to ask this lady something.
Oh, okay, I'll just take it.
Okay. And what do you do
Right.
with it?
What I do with it, I try stabbing it in the chest, like the heart.
Roll.
Roll fucking D20 for accuracy plus 5. I roll a 7.
And he says he's better with the sword.
With all your bonuses?
Yeah,
You got a 7?
yeah. I rolled 7.
What did you roll on the dice? A 2?
Yeah.
You suck. Yeah, so you miss. The guard gets kind of cocky and starts laughing as he swings his sword again.
Puppy.
Where's my dice? There it
Maybe you
is.
should try using your magical intimidation skill.
Yeah, but that only gets me this far. Like, maybe he'll start to cower, but he'll still defend.
Okay, so he hits you.
Fuck. AC 11.
Yeah, he definitely hits you. Because he rolled a 15. You take 9 damage.
I'm
oh
dead.
no.
I am
Yeah.
dead.
So he slaps you across the face with his sword. He says, I can't believe we're not beating them in the Civil War. And he looks to the High Elf woman, and he says, you're next, bitch.
Well, shit.
Like, am I dead, or did you just slap me on the ground?
You're unconscious.
Oh, okay, fucking shit.
And
Yeah,
right when that happened, all the prisoners go, ooh!
yeah, nigga be dead.
Niggas dead. Okay, so what does Aegis do at this point?
Are there any other weapons around that I can magically...
There's a short sword that Scarran took. And you can go try to pull the fork out of the door.
Yes, because a fork is going to do so much. I'm gonna go for
remember, remember the fork. It's got like Daedric stuff.
It's a
maybe
Daedric fork.
Oh.
maybe it'll turn them into like maybe a portal opening. You
Lumberjack!
get swallowed into the plane of oblivion.
The fork actually sounds like a better chance. I'm going to go for that fucking fork.
Okay,
Wait,
so
isn't that still stuck in the door?
yeah, should have to just make a strength check. Not a high one, just try.
20, then? D20?
Yeah, D20. Yeah.
Yeah, you just slide
Ah, I
that
got a
shit
20.
right out of it.
Oh, yeah, you slide it right out, and you look menacingly at the guard with your fork. And you can
I'm
go ahead and
gonna
attack
go
him if you
face.
want.
Hell yeah, I'm going to attack him with a Daedric fork.
Stick a fork in it.
Yeah.
I got another 20.
Okay.
He's dead.
Yeah, you stab him right in the neck. Roll a
Fucking 2
D4.
minutes ago.
I'm going to keep this fork. Holy shit.
Yeah, you should get it
Actually, no,
straightened
wait.
out.
Flip a coin. Heads is 1, tails is 2. Or you could roll a dice and just call evens 1 and odds 2.
Yeah, that'll work.
Puppy!
I got a 2.
And multiply it by 4, and then so you did 8 damage. So
I
I'm gonna say
just-
on that fork it does only 1d2 damage, but it has a crit bonus of times 4.
I really hope just like a portal from the Daedric plane just comes and fucking swallows him.
Okay, so as you jab him in the neck, uh, hold on. Let's do the subtraction real quick. Okay. As you stab him in the neck, you feel this strange feeling in yourself, a sort of feeling of being far away, and
Oh shit,
you
I'm getting
take
high.
you feel like you're on skooma, basically,
Woo!
and it's almost like you're controlling yourself from far away.
Alrighty
And
then.
you feel kind of shitty too,
Oh.
but in a good way.
How do you feel shitty in a good way? Oh, right, it's Kuma.
And now the
That was-
guard's kind of pissed, and so he's gonna try to attack you.
Oh.
Oh
We're
yeah,
both
he rolled
dead.
a 19
Well, shit.
against your AC. Let's see.
Which is like 4.
He might kill you with a single stroke.
Fucking Altmer.
Yep.
Useless.
You rolled a 1. You take 3 damage.
She's fucking lucky.
Yeah, so he like gives you a paper cut along your arm.
Paper cuts hurt.
They do. Okay, so what do you do in return?
Maybe spread your legs and hope she falls for it.
Shut up.
I think I'll attempt to attack him with a fork again. 'Cause
Okay, go
apparently
ahead.
that seems to be doing so much.
Go ahead and roll.
18.
Oh yeah, you hit him.
Where were all these high numbers last time when I needed them?
Shut the fuck up.
Roll damage.
D6.
It's a D2 with the fork.
Oh.
Unless you pick up the short sword.
No,
Said
she's
even-
got the fork.
You said evens were 1 and odds were 2?
Yeah.
Okay. I got an even number.
Okay. So you did 2 damage to him.
Oh.
Stick him in the arm with a fork. And he shouts in annoyance and pain. And
Fear my fork.
as you strike him this time, you regain 2 health.
Oh.
It's got siphoning.
And this red-ish energy sort of saps out of him. And as it goes over to you, it mends your wounds.
Can I have some of that before I bleed out?
Swings with his sword again, and he completely misses. And he seems pretty pissed, and he turns around to start running away.
Yeah, you better run.
Now
Dad.
he runs the fucking color.
Then he'll get
Don't
more
let him run.
guards. Should probably kill him before he gets away, though.
Kill him, fucking alt marriage shit, and show your
Can I throw the
superiority.
fork at him?
Yes, you can. And then use your ranged attack bonus.
My what attack bonus? I didn't
Your
catch that.
your ranged total attack bonus.
Okay. Oh, +2. And I rolled d20?
Yeah.
1 second. I got a 13.
Okay, you managed to throw it into him.
Yay.
Now roll your damage.
I got another even number.
Add your dex mod.
2. That's a +2. So I still got an even number.
Yeah, but I said evens were 2 damage, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so 2 plus 2, 4. So you
Yeah.
do 4 damage and you actually kill him.
Oh, yay!
So you threw the fork perfectly, and it basically lodges into his neck, and you hear this slight snapping sound as his neck cricks back and he trips onto the floor and creates a little pool of blood. and all the prisoners start to cheer.
I'm keeping that fork. Holy shit.
Now what do you do?
Can
You
I
are left
try?
sitting in this little prison area. All the guards are cheering you on, begging you to release them, and you got Scarn sitting in a pool of blood.
Help
Um,
me.
yeah, I'm gonna help Scarrin out.
Just get me in a bed and let it go a day.
Uh, can you do a? You could do a what's it called? Heal check on him.
Okay. Um,
Just,
D20.
just laying there unconscious, my arm snaps up backwards like this, and just like, heal me, heal me.
Yeah, I'll do a heal check on him.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
What the hell? Oh, I
I
got a
need at
2.
least. I'm, well, I'm bleeding out less now.
What did you roll?
A 2.
Oh gosh.
I swear, I'm stabbing my ass out with my thumb soon.
Yeah, you try to like tie up his cuts and whatnot, but you don't really manage to do anything effective.
Oh,
It doesn't
yeah.
help that you
Trying.
can't find anything to really tie his cut up with anyway.
Use use my rags and make bandanas.
In any case, he's phasing in and out of consciousness, just sitting there. And a lot of the prisoners are starting to get mad because you're not trying to get them out.
Yeah, they can just sit in there and just be niggers.
Most of them are Imperials and Bretons. There's a couple Khajiits, and there's a Dunmer.
Kitties.
He's a big Khajiit, too.
I'm
Fat
gonna
and old
strangle
looking.
them. I'm gonna
Let
open each
Khajiit
one.
out! Khajiit wants to help!
Can I search the dead guards for the key if they have any keys on them?
No, check them
Yeah,
if they got something you can
you
heal me with.
Shut up! You usually spot a key ring on all of them.
Okay, I'll grab a key and and try to open the Khajiit's cell.
Yeah, the key slips in and you manage to turn it and open the cell. And the Khajiit man, who is probably maybe 6'4", I'm not sure how that translates into the metric system, but he's
No
a
clue.
pretty big Khajiit, and he has gray fur, green eyes, and he gives Aegis a huge bear hug, and he says, "Thank you, elf." And he says, "Khajiit now will do his best to help you and your friend."
Oh, thank you.
And he goes over to Skarn and he says, "Oh yeah," he tears off a piece of cloth from his shirt and tries to tie up some of Skarn's cuts. And yeah, he rolled a 15, and so Skarn regains consciousness, and he's at 1 health.
Hey, I live.
Welcome to
Barely.
the base hit points for rogues.
Yeah, I'm just gonna crawl my ass back into bed and let her do the rest of the day.
You gotta get out of the prison now.
No, I'm just gonna sleep, man.
You're gonna die.
We're
I'm
both
just-
gonna die.
I'm
If you
just
don't
gonna-
get proper medical attention, you're probably gonna end up bleeding to death.
Oh, God damn it.
This
We-
is one
we
time you
can't
can't
just-
take a nap.
Oh, I know what we can do. We have 3 dead guards with 3 sets of armor.
Correct.
We give
There's
one
also
to
a
the
crossbow and
Khajiit.
some swords.
We give one to the Khajiit because he's cool in my book since he saved me. And yeah, we just we had a prison break. We go out, they carrying me on on their shoulders, and we need to get this man to immediate medical attention.
I don't know. I think guards that work pretty close to each other would recognize if there's any, irregularities in the races of their guards.
You don't know that.
We're new recruits. We're new
Where does
recruits.
Altmer come from? We don't recruit
Anyone
women.
got who is we do we have someone with a bluff? We do now.
You could
Please
certainly
tell me.
try that, or you can just release all of these prisoners and run out at once and see
I
what
like
luck
that
we can
idea.
catch.
Yeah, but can we take the armor anyways? Because I kind of want that armor.
I want
Yeah,
the
go ahead and
crossbow.
strip them.
Okay. What kind of armor do we get from that? What kind of bonuses?
It's a steel chainmail, so it's a +5 armor bonus and a -5 armor check penalty, and it's medium armor.
What medium? What did he say? -4 check penalty.
-5, which only
Okay.
applies to like what's it called? Running and jump checks and swim checks and stuff. So don't worry about that for attacking. It's just for
Okay.
miscellaneous skills.
Yeah, it's for like things that require some agility.
Hmm.
Okay. So I can walk, right?
Yeah, you can walk.
Yeah. Okay. We just grab the key and we just go around and just open the doors as best as I can because I'm like blood.
Now, first I want to show you a picture of what the tabard looks like on their armor.
Oh, this can be bad.
No, it's not bad. What's the word? Whoops. Where'd you go? There it is. Come on. Like that. So it has the moons. Like that. You see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So that's basically the armor that you got off of them.
Cool.
And so what are you doing?
It's better than being half naked, I guess.
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah. As said, we go around with our newfound cheat friend because he cool. We give him one of the armor sets so that he can escape easier with us.
Yeah, he takes the long sword and he just puts on a helmet.
Yeah, he can take it. I don't want it. We go around. We open all of the we open all the doors, but before they run off, we tell them to meet us outside of town to the west by the cursed mine. If they want, like, a job.
Okay. They seem pretty compliant and willing to do so. But the Dunmer speaks up and he says, "Will we be getting paid?"
Yes, you will, but it might take some time.
He says, "I'm not willing."
Yeah, you can just fucking stay here then.
he pouts and he says, "Fine."
Hey, man, don't be like this. I bled for you, man.
He says, "Sure." And
Hey, I did.
the Khajiit says, "We need to get out of here quick."
Okay, we open up the Dunmer's cell and we skedoodle, but on the way up, can we see if we find my great axe?
Yeah, you head up the stairs out of this prison area, and there's a small room that you immediately come into. It's dimly lit, and there's just a table with a ledger and an equal and quill. And there is a series of large wooden chests. And yeah, that's basically what's in this room.
Yeah, flip all of the
You
chests.
assume that likely those chests contain your stuff.
Are they locked?
No. Actually, yes, they are.
Oh, I got
Cunt.
this.
You got it. You use your fork. Use the fork, Luke.
I'm
It's
going.
kinda bad.
You go sit in the corner and rest for a little bit. I'm gonna go pick these locks.
Yeah, with my Khajiit friends, so that I don't have like a shock. You just go seizures.
Yeah, so I guess I'll attempt to pick the locks on the chests then.
Go ahead.
8.
You cannot seem to get the chest open.
Try again.
But there's this little nagging thing in the back of your head saying, "Hey, I found a key ring on the guards."
Right.
We are fucking retarded.
Forgot about those. I'll just use the key and unlock the chest then.
It works.
Yay.
And you find in the chest you open, you find a bunch of like weird looking foreign clothes that look like they're probably of Khajiit style. And you find a lot of moon sugar and skooma.
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. You can wait with that. You can wait. We have more pressing matters. I
You
need
have
my
also-
no
tablet.
say in this.
You also
need-
find a good skooma pipe.
Oh, fuck me. I want my tablet on the 9 back. They probably got it.
The Khajiit says, "That is mine."
You can have it, bud.
As you continue to open more chests, you find more miscellaneous items until you come to one chest that contains a Knight of the Nine tabard, a great axe, and a series of adventuring equipment. And the next chest you find your own armor and your stuff basically.
Yay.
Wait, where's my armor?
You don't need any armor.
No, I had the plate mail.
Yeah, the plate mail and the tabard are all in a chest.
Okay, so I can switch back to my chainmail. No,
Yeah,
no, my
Yeah, your original
my,
equipment.
my breastplate. What stats did breastplate had? Did it have +5 and I think it had +5 and -4 check penalty.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. And I have my X back. Awesome.
So that means
Okay.
I have my leather armor back.
You have your kitty cat crossbow and everything.
My fluffy kitten sword and my sparkly unicorn crossbow.
Oh yeah, that's right. You pull out your fancy ass elven short sword with fluffy kitten engraved into it.
I
What
tell
do you
the
do from here?
Can I go first?
I don't care.
Go
Uh,
ahead.
I tell the Khajiit to just take whatever weapons he needs, and it's on our expense.
Oh, there's weapon racks in this room too. There's maces and swords,
Yeah, he can
bows
just
and arrows and stuff.
take,
So
take whatever.
All the prisoners basically raid the weapon racks and take what they need.
Awesome.
And a lot of them are shouting, they're excited, and they're all like,
I-
"Let's get out of here!"
Yeah, I have a really bad thing in the back of my head because if they're going to curse mine and Nimbus and Co. haven't been able to return yet. I think we should leave out of town south. I may have shit in my pants.
Okay. So, you all bust out of the main prison complex and into the training yard of the guards. A lot of them turn their... There's about 20 guards in this training yard. And they're all fully equipped with weapons, and a lot of them are practicing and sparring with each other and dummies. And
Our,
they
our
turn their
prison
head
has
in
the-
shock.
Yeah, exactly. We have this price element.
Yeah, you do. So, technically you have like a free round. You could take that round to either book it, or you could try to fight all 20 of these guards with your army of prisoners.
Yeah, I'm just gonna scream. Prisoners, it's time for revenge.
Okay,
Just get
so they all,
riled up.
yes, they all shout in excitement and they charge towards the guards.
Yeah, you
And-
want to do something, Johanna?
I can't think of anything at this moment.
Okay, we book it.
Probably just-
It's an open courtyard, so
Yeah.
you have you're able to run straight
Straight
into pretty much straight out.
that away.
Yeah, let's just hope that the prisoners keep everyone, all the guards busy while the Khajiit, me, and my companion try to get out.
Okay.
Like this furry is okay in my book.
So you run out of this courtyard, which is under the castle of Skingrad, under this bridge, and basically you just come out into this area by a
Yeah, just
blood-crushed cavern. So you're like
just
here.
book it as far east as we can, so when they get to the cursed mine, hopefully that Daedra lizard will rip them to shreds.
Okay. So you run, and you run, and you run, and yeah, you come to an open area with trees, and you can see the Iliad ruin to the south, and you don't believe anyone has followed you.
Hmm.
It's about maybe 3 p.m.
I guess we should introduce ourselves to the Khajiit and get some names and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, get known with them. Did we get the skooma, by the way?
I don't know. Did you?
You're the one to be asking about that.
I think we forgot it. Shit.
Well, damn it.
Oh, the Khajiit probably grabbed it. It was his skooma.
Yeah, he probably did. So I shake his hand and like, yeah, good stuff, man.
He says, "What
And
is your name?"
Scarron, the Nord, and I taste a lot of blood.
Mostly
He
yours.
says,
Yeah, it's mine.
he says, "My name is Sabad."
Yeah, well, you're not so bad, Sabad.
He chuckles. He says, "This is not the first time Khajiit has had that said to him." And
Fuck.
he puts a piece of moon sugar under his tongue, and he says, "So sweet."
Yes,
I went in on this.
you definitely earned it. What
And
should we be doing now? We need to get me to a doctor before I die. Should
You'll
we?
be fine.
Should we maybe try to get back into Stalingrad? Like we killed the guards who knew who we were.
do either of your characters have any knowledge of the geography and layout of Cyrodiil?
I'm a Nord. All I know is Skyrim.
Or did any of you
No.
happen to have like a map in your equipment before you were arrested?
My.
No, I don't think I had anything like that.
So we ran east without knowing we ran east.
Okay, so you walk east for about a day, and you come to another Iliad ruin, and it's circular in shape. So there's these tall alabaster walls that run around in a circle, and in the center of it, there's the entrance to the ruin itself. And it's nightfall, so it's pretty damn late. It's about you've been walking for 6 hours. It's 9. There's no light, and yeah, there you are. So you can either make camp at this ruin, or you can keep on walking, but I wouldn't recommend it, especially at night.
I'd say definitely bunker down for the night and let me sleep.
Yeah, camp sounds like a wonderful idea.
Okay.
Should we try
So-
camping inside of the ruins? Or
Yeah.
would that maybe be full of undead?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
That might be a really bad idea.
You have a bad feeling about this ruin, and it smells kind of funny.
Yeah, can we? Yeah, that's the smell of undead probably. So I just vote we go back the way we came an hour and then set up camp.
Sounds fair. So you head back west for a while, and then you come to a nice clearing between the trees. And you set up camp. So basically you just sit on your backpacks, because I don't think any of you have bedrolls or anything like that.
No, we just sleep on
No.
the grass.
Okay. And you sleep somewhat restfully on the cold, dewy grass until you awake at 5 a.m. And the
That
sun's
was
just
long.
peeking over the hills.
Do I have all my health back now?
I'll give you 3 health back.
I'll take it. I now have 4 health. At least I'm not dying anymore.
You're all kind of damp and uncomfortable and stiff. Oh,
Yeah,
Colin's back.
Oh shit, he is.
He lives!
He's alive!
For those who don't know, he was kicked out by his parents for a week, given a tent, a sleeping bag, and said, "Good luck, son. Don't get bit by snakes." I wish I was kidding, but I'm really afraid that's the truth. Yeah. Now what do we do? Like, we've all had an easy night. We still have our sheet companion.
Kitty.
God damn it.
Ow! I hit myself in the face with my dice. Okay. For now we could switch back to or we could
Nimbus and Co.
over to Riley and what he's doing and stuff.
Yeah, but his microphone is so bad we can't really hear him.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
I can
We
hear
can,
you.
but it's kind of
Yeah, it's gonna sound terrible.
It's not that
Yeah.
bad.
No.
Yeah. How's that? Is that better?
It's okay. It's tolerable
Mm.
and audible.
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, hold on. Okay. So you are in Anvil. It is maybe 8 in the morning. And you feel quite well rested on your nice bed, and it's comfortable temperature in this inn. You have complimentary fruit on your table, a bottle of complimentary wine, and you feel pretty good about yourself right now. What do you do?
Okay. I rise from my bed, and is there a window in my room?
Yes. Overlooking
Okay.
into the main plaza of Anvil.
Fantastic. Okay. Well, I open the window, and
Okay.
I breathe in a deep sea air.
Yes, it's
Anvil's
very
dark.
fresh and salty.
Cool. Good. And I turn around and I head towards the door, and I head downstairs. Well, I assume downstairs. And yeah, is the inn guy there, like the waiter?
Yeah, he's there.
Innkeeper?
He's shining a couple mugs, and there's a couple travelers that are in there. They look
Okay.
like they're probably well-to-do merchants. And the Orc and Altmer are at a table enjoying a small breakfast.
Cool. Well, I'll flick the innkeeper a piece of gold, the gold scepter,
Okay,
and
he catches it.
I ask him for a glass of his cheapest ale to wake me up.
Okay. He goes over to a barrel and tilts the spigot and gets a mug and pours you a thing and then slides over to you.
Cool.
And
Okay,
it
well,
doesn't taste like shit. Even though it's the cheapest, it still seems like it has some quality.
alright. Well, I'll slowly sip that as I walk over to the Altmer and the Orc, and initiate conversation with them by saying, "How are you? How did you sleep last night?"
The Orc says, "I am well. I slept very good, without Dunmer trying to steal my equipment." And the Altmer says, "I stayed up most of the night practicing spells." He says, "I think I finally got levitation down."
Oh. I ask him how long he's been a wizard for, and if levitation is becoming a bit of a problem, or if he's able to ace it quite well.
He thinks for a second. He says, "I've been a wizard for about all my life." And he says, "I guess I got the formal title when I was about 10 or so." He says, "Well,
Hmm.
levitation, it's come pretty easy to me." He says, "A lot of people complain about it being a lost art, but that's just because they're lazy."
Okay, well, at this point in time, I've started to feel like an inkling in my throat that perhaps my voice is giving way and isn't sounding as good as it should. And I cough, and I turn to the orc and the Altmer again after just spinning around twice, trying to figure out what to do. Because I'm a very tired sleeper. I wake up restless. And I say, do you have any plans, or did you want to continue where I'm going?
They look at each other, kind of give each other a slight nod, and the Altmer says, "We'll follow you." He says, "We don't have much better to do at the moment."
Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to use my knowledge skills to think of some good places to buy some items. Yeah. So I have a +5 in local knowledge.
Okay.
That's a D20, right?
Yes.
Cool. There's it. Oh, 18. Cool.
Oh,
So
okay.
yeah, I want to think to myself about how like where I can buy some cheap goods that are
You know
reasonable
that
quality.
in the waterfront area of Anvil, there is a couple renowned smiths that craft some pretty decent weapons. They're specifically famous for their cutlasses and sabers.
Cool. Yeah. I'll be back in a second. I have to go do something.
Okay.
So, you should do something with the orc and the Altmer, because I can still hear you and stuff.
So, I guess the orc. Oh.
Oh, I'm back.
Okay.
That was
Okay.
easy.
Yeah,
That was
I had to
quick.
go. Oh, yes, I'm all shiny again.
Okay.
Okay. I suppose I want to go back to Skingrad at this point after.
Stalingrad. Stalingrad.
Good. But I'm not quite sure what to do because Raylan is asleep. I presume.
We'll say
that
he's
left.
awake, but he's having a mumbling fit and isn't really willing to say anything at the moment.
Yeah, he's just following you like.
He's not
Yes,
exactly conscious.
he's petting a small wedge of cheese in his hands.
While he's going, "Hey, Lamar."
Typical Raylan. Okay, well, I'm going to leave the inn. Oh wait, oh, crap! No, I shouldn't do that. Have I paid the? Did I pay for the?
Yeah, I
lodging?
think you paid before you slept.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Well, I'm going to get all my belongings, and I'm going to rise the orc and the Altmer. I'm going to motion for them to follow me out into the waterfront district to buy it.
Okay. So they stand up out of their chairs, and as you step out of the inn, you immediately kind of bump into this maybe 7'3" tall Altmer man with somewhat ruddy skin and pauldrons made of coral resting upon his very fine orange silken robe, and he has these blue eyes and long flowing blonde hair, and he has these two companions that haven't really seemed to notice you, and they're chatting with each other. One of them is a Dunmer dressed in steel, and the other is an Argonian with bone mold pauldrons.
Well,
And this
since he's 7 foot tall,
tall Altmer man says, "Out of my way, Breton!"
I like how he automatically knows that I'm Breton, even though I'm taller than most Breton.
Oh, well, he says, "Out of my way, human!"
Alright. Well, I look up to him and as I step to my side, I say, "Oh, my apologies, good sir," and I attempt to go on my way.
Okay. You go on and you go out to the waterfront area. You notice a lot of busy sailor-looking types walking about. A lot of people that look like they're probably running their chores, going to get groceries or do whatever paupers and commoners do. And you go out to the waterfront area. All the docks seem to be filled with large ships and galleons that are either under maintenance or just simply docked and being relaxed upon, I guess. A lot of people are running around on the docks, doing various things, chatting or uh, getting ready to leave and untying their ships and pulling up anchors.
So it's a busy day then.
Yeah, it looks quite busy.
Okay. Well, you said there was some reputable smiths in the docklands.
Yeah. So you
So,
notice two signs with anvils and hammers on them. They're right next door to each other, actually.
cool. Well, I'll just go into the one closest to me without even looking at the sign.
Okay. You walk in, and there is a Red Guard man. He has a greenish turban wrapped around his head, and he's dressed in fine green silk robes, and has his sleeves rolled up, and he's pounding what looks like an unfinished scimitar.
Yeah. Well, I look at the Red Guard and I say, "Top of the morning." And
He stops pounding. He looks at you and he says, "Good morning."
I ask him how business has been today.
And he says, "It's been slow today. Mostly been busy making new wares."
I say, "Oh, I've heard rumors about your craft and how exceptionally delicate you were
Oh, he says,
with
"Nice.
your thing."
I'm glad to hear that word's finally getting out about my skill."
I say, I've heard several people actually attest to your skill and craft. Man, I'm too sick to be intelligent today. Mumbling. Okay. Well, I'm going to try and do business with him, so I'm going to look around and peruse his wares.
Okay, you notice a lot of very fine cutlasses and sabers and scimitars. One of which seems to be fashioned in an orcish style, and another
Sure.
seems to be fashioned in a very tribal-looking way. It's sort of squared-looking, the squared-looking scimitar with these weird sigils carved into it. And the Red Guard man notices you eyeing it, and he says, "I got the idea to craft that when I traveled to Black Marsh a few years ago."
I say, Black Marsh. Did you do much business there, or were you adventuring?
He says, "I used to be an adventurer, and I had some travels
Just checking
there."
out. I mean,
He says, "It's not
cool.
a bad place." He says, "Just gotta make sure you carry a lot of Trojan postings on."
Yes, I've heard others say the same. Okay. Well, I ask him how much the scimitar is.
He says, "The Argonian one?"
Uh, yeah.
"Yes."
Yeah, sure.
He says, "Well, how much do you got?"
Oh, crap. Alright, I'm going to bluff.
Okay.
Okay. Aha, 22. I say, I'm an exceptionally wealthy noble from High Rock, and thus I have leagues of gold in treasuries and several pockets full on my possession at the moment. I say, I'd be willing to offer roughly oh, 600 gold pieces for this, just because, frankly, I don't need it, and I've heard about how you haven't been getting much business lately, and I'd be willing to take it off your hands for such a meager price.
Oh, he says that seems like a fair deal to me. He says 600 substance it is.
Okay. Well, I turned to the orc and the Altmer, and I asked them if either of those would like it, and if they have any gold to share to put into the pot.
They both pitch in 100 gold each.
Okay. Cool. Well, I pay for it with shared gold, and I suppose I put it in my backpack.
Okay. And this is the Red Guard man says, "Nice doing business with you." Yeah, business.
So, yeah, nice doing business with you too. At some point in time, I may wish to come back and set up a contract of sorts, so that you could perhaps make weapons for me on some sort of a regular basis.
He says, "I haven't had a contract like that in many years."
Well, I give him a piece of paper with my name written on it, and where to perhaps contact me in a month or so, and to send me a letter if he ever wishes to do business.
He says,
And,
"I will."
cool. Yeah, I leave, and presuming that everyone's following me, I head towards the Anvil Gate, like the main gate.
Okay. So the gate's wide open, and you step outside into the Gold Coast, and it's a bright, sunny, cool day, and a lot of people riding back and forth in carriages and on their horses, doing whatever. A lot of farms you can see in the distance, and on top of a hill you can make out Alien Ruin
Which
to
area
the
is it?
northeast. Garlus Agia.
Okay, well, I'd like to attempt to walk along the main road until the way I came.
Okay, so you walk until about sundown, and let's see. Yeah, you walk until about sundown, and you make it to about the Gottshot Inn, and which I
Okay.
believe is where you slept the night before you came to Anvil.
Hmm. Well, I'd like to continue on for
Okay.
roughly 10 minutes or so, and then stop and have something to eat and drink and set up camp.
Okay. So you go on and you come to a nice nook, and yeah, set up your camp and eat your rations.
Cool. Well, I ask if the Altmer and the Orc have any rations themselves.
Yeah, they pull out some preserved meats and dried fruits.
Good. Cool. I might need to feed them then. Okay. Well, I set up my bedroll and such and attempt to sleep for the night.
Okay. So you sleep until I'll let you choose 7 or 8 in the morning.
So
Okay. So you wake up at
that way
7
I'm well
and
rested.
it's quite cloudy. Looks like a storm might be coming from the north. And yeah.
Okay. Well, I'd like to press on as far as possible towards
Okay.
Stalingrad.
So it's Stalingrad. So you walk for another day from 7 in the morning to maybe 10,
Okay.
and you come to the east. You made it to about this little area up here, directly east of Kavach, and you can see Miss Karkand in the distance.
Hmm.
And it's pretty dim outside. It's starting to drizzle a little bit.
Right.
And directly to the north of you, you see a couple abandoned farmhouses.
Hmm. Well, I'd like to go adventuring towards the southeast. So towards Fort Istris,
Fort
I think
Istris?
that is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
Fort Istris.
But a little bit more south of there, towards the coast.
Okay, so you do so, and you come right to that river, and if you go across the river, you'd be into elsewhere, technically.
Oh, right, yeah. Okay, well, what time is it? Like 12 a.m. or so?
Yeah, 12 a.m.
Right. I asked my two companions about how they feel about pushing onwards or resting.
Uh, the orc says, I could go on. I've traveled for much longer times. The elf says, same.
Okay, cool. Well, from along the riverside, I'd like to walk towards the south side of Skingrad, all the while just mingling, I suppose, small talking with the Altmer about how he feels about the Thalmor and their political endeavor to annihilate the Stormcloaks and take over the Empire.
He kind of goes off on a political ramble about how Nords are heathens and disgusting creatures, and how he admires yet hates the Thalmor because he thinks that they're kind of going about it wrongly. And he clarifies by saying they're not killing the Nords nearly enough. And the orc says that he has no opinion on this matter, except that he met a few Nord adventurers a while ago and had to kill both of them because they tried to steal his mead.
Fair. I say, crap, I forgot what I was going to say. Okay, ask him to elaborate on why he hates and yet loves the Thalmor, and if he has any connections with them at all, given that he's an Altmer.
He taps his pointed chin and he says, I dislike them because of this one time they accused me of being a Talos worshipper. And he says, me of all people, who have pissed and shit upon shrines of Talos while I was in Skyrim. And I was detained for about half a year before they released me. And, well, that's why I hate them. But otherwise, they've done no wrong by me. I'm actually friends with a couple justiciars.
Oh, well, I asked him where his justiciar friends are stationed. In what province?
Currently, they're in First Hold, back in Alinor.
Ah. Protecting the homeland, then.
Correct. There are a few resistances springing up.
Oh, really? I say, sort of offhandedly, that, I say, I've always admired the architecture in Alinor, the self-creating poetry and butterfly-like buildings really appeal to my artistic side.
She nods, and he says, it's certainly the most beautiful province. He says, you won't see beauty anywhere else, especially not here in Cyrodiil.
Sure. I mentioned how I quite like how Cyrodiil is an architectural melting pot of all different races, but I do agree
that is definitely why it is filth.
I ignore that statement, and I compliment Eleanor again, and the Somerset Isles, about how beautiful it is. Yeah, so where are we now?
You were heading towards Skingrad still, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You make it to the western gate.
Yeah.
And it's maybe 2:30 in the morning. Maybe a little later, maybe 3.
Well, Nimbus is going to contemplate on what he should do, and I'll ask again if they want to settle down for the night or push onwards until the next day.
The orc says that I am getting kind of sleepy.
Well, I'm sure it's reasonable if we could camp close to the to the west gate.
Yeah.
Near the road, but not too far.
Okay. Yeah. So you sleep just off the road.
Yeah.
Comfortable-ish night. It starts to rain a little bit, but not too heavy. And you wake up at 7.
Okay.
Mostly due to the fact that you heard something rustling through your equipment.
Oh. Well, could I attempt to look at what's rustling through my equipment?
Sure. You open your backpack and you find a maybe 2-inch tall Dunmer man. And he says, "Ah, shit."
What?
This is so tiny. Please,
Why is he
Step on
so
smash him.
And he's holding a gold coin in his hand.
Okay. Can I? Can I like sense motive?
Go ahead.
Okay, nobody wants to steal things, but what? Okay, I have a +6 in that. Okay. 17.
Okay. So you gather that he's probably specifically looking for wealth, gold, maybe gems. By that twinkle in his eye.
Okay. Well, I look down upon him, and can I? Maybe that's not a good idea. Well, I look down upon him and I say, "You there? What might you be doing in my bag?"
So tiny.
He
Why
tries to
are you
hide.
so
He tries to
tiny?
hide the septum he was taking behind his back. He says, "I was simply organizing it for you."
Ah, are you a tiny organizing man?
he he squints his eyes and he says, "Yes."
Well,
He says, "I'll be on my
I
way
see
now
him.
if you don't mind."
Oh, no. I say to him, well, carry on about your business, but I close my backpack and I shake it violently.
You hear small screams and some raspy coughing.
The small screams are the best.
Okay. I open the bag again.
Oh,
And,
by the way, he's dressed in tight-fitting red robes, and you think he has a wand in his belt, a very tiny wand.
Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. And, okay, well, can I attempt to grab him? Like, just...
Yes. You pick him up easily. You don't have to make a check for that.
Okay.
And he's not really struggling. He's just kind of slumping there.
Okay. I'm going to take the wand out of his belt.
Oh, okay. You slip it out of his belt, and you're being extra careful to not snap it.
Yeah, of course. Well, I put him right up to my face, and with as loud as I can muster, I say, "What were you really doing in my bag?"
He attempts to cover his ears. He says, I was just trying to make ends meet."
I say, "Well, surely you could have just gone to a vineyard and eaten a grape, and could have fed a whole family of someone as your a whole family of people your stature for a
He
week."
says, "Well, I'm not really this small." He says, "How ignorant are you?"
Okay. He's not. Is he struggling or?
No, he's not struggling.
I'm tempted to just crush him.
That's
You should. You should. Get a kill on your belt.
Oh god, yeah. I should clip him to my belt.
Okay.
I have no idea. Okay, well, I'm going to look to the Altmo Wizard. I'm going to say, what magic is this man using?
Good luck, Charlie.
The elf says he's likely just used a simple shrinking spell.
Uh, Back in High Rock, nobody uses shrinking spells, so I'm not accustomed to this type of magic.
He says it's a pretty rare spell. I've only ever seen Master Altmary wizards use it.
It's a,
Must have got his hands on a scroll or something.
it's a, will he be able to transform at will back to his original size, or will it wear off gradually?
It'll wear off eventually. He says probably within an hour or two.
Oh. Okay, well, I'm going to, I'm going to pick I'm going to hold him by his wrists, his arms, dangle him in front of my
He's
face.
kind of grunting in pain.
And I say, I'll let you go if you tell me about yourself.
Tell me, what, are we on a date? Are you courting me?
I look into his eyes, and with a gleam in my pale blue eyes, I say, just maybe.
He laughs for a second and then says, "Oh, well." He says, "I'm a noble of House Sadras,
Uh,
or rather was."
I knew it.
I ask him if what he's doing in Cyrodiil.
He says, "My own house exiled me, and so, well, myself and my family, and so we're settling down in a camp far to the south of here, and I've been sent to gather food for them. You looked like an easy target, but I guess I was wrong."
I say, I can understand your plight. Having been incredibly hungry before, I can sympathize. And I say, I'd be willing to let you go, and perhaps even with some food or a septon or two, if you'd be willing to trade some secrets of your house with me.
He says, "What kind of secrets?"
I say, plans or any documents you may have, or trade routes, or
Oh, well, he
friendships.
says, I wasn't a high enough ranking noble to have information like that.
What kind of noble were you then? A meager one?
He looks kind of shamefully at his tiny feet and says, "I was mostly just a bookkeeper." He says, "Not necessarily a noble in the traditional sense, but, well, I had good service in my house. And I did a few missions and whatnot for them."
I ask if he has any belongings pertaining to his house or anything remotely interesting on his person.
He rustles in his tiny backpack, and he
Now,
takes out a...
I'm holding him by his hand.
Oh, that's right. He says, "In my backpack."
Oh, okay. Well, I put him down back in my backpack, and I
Okay.
let him scurry through his own.
He rummages through his backpack, and he pulls out a scroll and opens it. And he reads it for a second, and he mumbles something kind of odd sounding under his breath, and
Oh, no.
he turns invisible.
Of course. I say, well, I was, I guess I'll just, look and make sure he's not, what can I do with, a search check, or?
Yeah, do a search. Or I think it'd be spot. Do a spot check.
Okay. Okay, 16.
16. You very faintly notice small creases of where he's probably trying to climb out of your backpack.
Can I attempt to grab him again?
Yeah,
Okay. Do I grab him?
yeah, you grab him, and
Okay.
his spell fails, and he looks very disgruntled.
Yeah. Well, I look at him again and I say, that kind of thing won't do. Say, I'm just trying to have a civil conversation with you and figure out why I should let you go.
I'm not interested in conversation, human.
I crush him in my hand.
Do you kill him?
Well, it's
I'm
about
tempted to
damn
do something-
time.
Do you kill him, or do you just squeeze him?
No, I squeeze him and I put him down and I get like a few pieces of grain out of my backpack and I throw them at him. I say, get out of my sight. If I see you again, I'll definitely make you pay.
He picks up the grain and makes a weird, like hissing sound and runs away.
Okay. Well, he's quite small, isn't he?
Yeah.
So,
You can see him
he's
just running
not
through the
gotten-
grass.
He's not gotten very far, has he?
No.
Can I trip him over and put my foot on his back?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I look down upon him and, cracking my neck and, sort of, menacing and looking at him, and I say, under my foot, so hopeless it seems. You've troubled my day. Now feel the pain. And I stamp on him.
Oh god. Yeah, there's a nice crunch underneath your foot. And yeah, there you go. You got crushed tiny dark elf all over the bottom of your shoe.
Cool, I wipe it on the grass.
Yeah. The orc says, that was interesting.
I look to them and I say, God, can you believe that guy? What a rude little fellow. And now I'm chaotic evil. Well, I'm going to attempt to sleep for the night. Oh, what time was it?
Okay.
Because I got woken up.
So it's maybe like 7:30 a.m.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose I'll keep staying awake. Nobody steals from Nimbus.
The orc chuckles.
Okay. Alright, I'm going to go into Skingrad. To
Okay.
the west gate.
You enter the city, and there's people that are just doing commoner things. Well, very few people, though. A couple of milkmaids carrying around buckets. A few men that are carrying building supplies and hammers to presumably repair a building or some such. A couple of guards doing their rounds. It's a pretty quiet morning.
I'm going to go to the nearest inn or tavern that's not the one that we stayed at last time. Which was-
Okay.
Yeah.
And so you go into this inn. It's a pretty small inn. There's a few people in it. They look like they're probably merchants. And the bartender is a short imperial man with a long brown beard.
I go to him, and I put two pieces of gold down on the counter, but I cover them with my hand. So, and I say, excuse me, might you have heard tales of the Nord traveler with a great helm on his head at all? Because yeah, I'm too this is like in my mind. I'm too like scared to go back to the jail because
I guess.
I might be recognized.
Right.
Guys,
Oh,
guys,
where'd Johanna go?
Yeah, we have a casualty.
Oh no.
Oh no! Rip.
Rip.
Aw. Well, we can
Just
continue. Yeah. Anyway, he tugs his beard slightly, and he says, well, there was a prison break the other day, and I do believe one of the people who orchestrated it was a Nord with a helmet.
I say, do you know where the prisoners from the break went?
The majority of them head east or west.
Yeah.
Last I heard, they were holed up in some mine, robbing caravans.
Wait, what was that? Something about caravans? Oh, robbing
Yes.
caravans. Okay.
Yes, the prisoners that escaped ended up robbing a few caravans to the west.
Okay. Well, I thank him for his information, and I take one piece of gold back, but I leave the other one on the counter. And I say to my companions, if there's anything you'd like to buy now, such as food or drink, do it now because I intend to leave.
Yeah, they go ahead and buy some ale and maybe some dried ham and such. And the elf says, "We're ready to go."
Okay. Well, given that I have previous information about how we went to the cursed mine, and that a Nord escaped from the prison with the Great Helm, I head to the cursed mine. But I'm going to go there carefully, not just straight up. I want to hide behind trees and sort of be wary.
Yeah, okay. On your way there, about halfway, you see this almost battleground-looking area with several people that appear to be dead, a couple people that look like they're merchants, and a few people that are dressed in some cheaply thrown together armor.
Hmm. Can I do like a spot check to
Yep,
see more
go
about,
ahead.
like, see who's wearing the armor and such? Okay. Uh, 6.
6.
Yeah.
You don't notice any obvious details other than what I previously said. You just see these two people that look like they're obviously merchants, and a couple people that are wearing cheap stuff.
Okay. Well, I'm going to carefully go up to them with one arm raised, and motion for the Altman and the Orc to stay behind. And I say, how goes it? You seem to be in a bit of a situation here.
Yeah, nothing happens.
Really? They don't talk to me?
No, I said it was like a battleground looking area, so they're lying on the floor and they appear to be dead.
Oh. Oh, I thought they were alive. Like the merchants
No,
were alive.
they appear to be dead.
Oh. Well, maybe that's
Try
just
to
fucked
talk
up.
to dead people.
Talking to dead bodies.
I see dead people and I talk to them.
Yeah, I can see the light of expired souls. The Nimbus' thing. I totally thought that they were alive. You're just like, oh, there's merchants as well as dead bodies. Okay. So this is around the mine, isn't it?
Yeah, you can see the mine entrance in the distance. You can slightly make out torchlight creeping out from underneath the wooden door.
Okay. Well, I want to go up to the wooden door and knock.
Okay. Nothing seems to happen. You hear muffled voices and some rustling, but the door doesn't open.
Hmm. Okay. Well, can I attempt to open it myself?
It opens
Okay.
easily.
Well, I'm going to do that. And since there's torchlight, I presume I can see. Fair enough.
Yeah, you can see down the first stony corridor and into the main chamber, or the first chamber. And same old stuff last time I was there, broken pickaxes and carts full of rusty iron and whatnot. But you do notice something new, which is a cracked-looking table with a couple bottles of beer on it. And they seem to be
God, I really
new
hope,
bottles.
I really hope Scarron isn't here. Because I wasn't paying attention to what they were doing. Which is good. It's good because
Yeah.
I'd have
Metagaming.
character knowledge otherwise. Yeah. Okay, well, I motion for the Orc to go in front of me with the Altman behind. And I say, we should proceed down into the mine a fair distance. Not too bad. I want to head to where I found the dead Clanfear.
Oh, okay. So you head down to the area where the Clanfair previously was, and the only thing in this chamber now are a few lit torches and mounds of crates and chests that have all been cracked open, and all the content seemed to be spilled. A lot of it's just linen and vegetables and cheap weapons.
Okay. Well, can I call down into the mine? Just hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
You hear some slight rustling, and much further down the mine, you hear this very muffled clinging of metal sound.
We all know what's down there.
And you hear
Hmm.
that strange, high-pitched shrieking sound again. And you hear a couple people go, "Whoa!"
Hmm. Um.
Very deep in the mine, so it's quite muffled.
Yeah. Well, could I light a? What do I have? I have like a torch or something, like one of those flare things from the standard adventurers kit.
What was that?
Oh, I want to light my sun rod thing.
Oh, okay. So you
Yeah.
do so, and it brightens up the mine quite a bit.
Okay.
You
Do you want me
don't
to do
notice
like
anything new in this chamber, though. Nothing but boot tracks and
okay.
what looks like a sort of blood track, as if someone was like dragging a bloodied corpse.
Hmm. I have no idea if I should proceed or not. 'Cause they could totally not be in here.
Do it.
Do it. You're not in here, are you? You're just like, good
Do
die.
it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it.
I kindly ask the orc to proceed further on with my sun rod until he sees something of note.
Okay, he takes the rod sort of unwillingly, and he goes to a brisk walk down into the mine, and he crouches by a corner, and he kind of peeks around, and he looks back at Nimbus and his elf companion, and he motions for you two to come towards him.
Okay, well we do so. Sneaking.
And he motions for you to look around the corner. And when you do so, you see this large wooden barricade built into the hallway of the mine. And you see several people in iron armor and crappy equipment trying to brace this barricade more, as this occasional bashing is occurring from the other side. And in this little slice of the corridor, you see several piled up dead bodies with claw marks and strange beak-looking, like cuts look like they were caused by a beak.
Okay. Can I use a sorry? Can I use like a search or a spot check to see if I recognize anybody?
Do a spot check.
Yep. Load. Oh, it did load. Okay, 18.
You don't seem to recognize any of the bodies of the people bracing the barricade.
So I couldn't even recognize anybody who was trying to hold the thing back.
No. None of these people seem familiar.
Hmm. I asked the orc and the altar if they'd like to assist the people or flee.
The orc says, "I don't think we should be helping these people. They don't look honorable." Hello?
Hello.
Yeah. Okay. I agree, and say that we should flee swiftly back to the entrance.
Okay. So you go back towards the entrance, and right as you are about to leave, you hear this loud cracking wood sound and muffled screams.
Okay. We just let people die. Okay. Well, can I open the door and quickly slam it shut?
Yeah, you get
provided
out.
that everyone's gotten out. Did everybody?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Alright, I wonder if I have anything I could use to barricade the door. Not really.
There's a boulder right next to the entrance.
Okay. Well, I want to ask for help to push the boulder over the entrance.
The orc does it himself and gets it set in
Okay.
place. And
Cool.
as he's doing that, you see this band of about 5 people coming from the east up the road, or coming from the west up the road.
Okay.
And they are
see what they
hauling
look
a wagon full of boxes and crates and whatever.
Okay. Well, I'm going to attempt to swiftly hide.
Okay. You hide behind a nearby tree, and your companions go behind a couple larger boulders and trees. And this band comes up to the cave entrance, and they seem pretty surprised that this boulder's in the way. A couple of them move it, and they go through, and they enter the mine. And well, how long do you wait after they go into the mine?
5 minutes or so.
Okay, so about towards the end of that 5 minutes, you hear some more muffled screams.
Okay. Well, I motion to my companions to just book it towards Skin Grove.
Okay, so you all run to Sweet Skingred, and it's maybe 3 in the afternoon.
Okay. Do you want to switch back to Torstein then?
Sure.
We don't have a lady friend.
What
Yeah.
happened to her?
She just disappeared. Haven't heard anything from her on the Facebook page either.
Damn.
I have no clue what's happened. Her dad probably flipped the Wi-Fi because she was talking too much. Or something.
What a shame.
What should we do?
Oh no. Do we have any excuse to, like, what if she did just a bit too much skooma with the Kashit and she's just following me everywhere? Just like our friend, the cheese lover.
We could say that happened. We could say that she is extremely high on skooma right now.
She's just like, wow, man.
She did say that her character was a bit of an addict.
Yeah, she's completely blazed on meth. And she did it while I was sleeping, so I couldn't really stop her. We don't do skooma in this family. Oh wait, she said meth. I couldn't kill us.
In that case, where would you have went in the 2 days that Nimbus was heading in this direction? Would you have had further east or south or north?
What is east?
If you keep on going east, you would have hit the city of Braville.
I still don't have full health. The thing I would do, well, people still recognize as a big Nord with a great helm. Yeah, we're going to Braville.
Oh, okay. So you come to this pretty large shanty town. A lot of wooden shacks. The only real civilized buildings are the castle and the Great Chapel of Mara. And I would say about midday by the time you reach there, and it seems pretty busy. Took you longer than you expected to find a city, especially because you're towing two drugged up friends with you.
Yeah.
And yeah, what do you do in this place?
I go to the Great Chapel of Mara and hopefully get a healer.
Okay. You head into the chapel. What day would it be? Hold on. It is Sundas, so you walk in right when they're in the middle of their prayers, and the entire congregation turns back and stares at you and hushes you, and the priest who is preaching about Mara in the center of the chapel looks to you and she says, "Silence, heathen! Take a seat or get out."
I just take a seat because I'm not in a good mood, and I take my companions and just sit them down and just be quiet.
So you sit through the Mass of Mara for about 2 hours, and and yeah, so it all ends, and the priestess comes to you, and she says, "Good chapel goers do not come to chapel late."
I'm bleeding out of my ears. I need help.
She sighs and she says, Lady Lady Mara is the goddess of mercy, so I guess I should show you some compassion. And she reaches into the folds of her robes and pulls out a couple potions.
I should just apologize and say I did not intend to just come barging in.
She says, "It's fine, it's typical of Nords." And she hands you the potions and she says to drink up. She is an Imperial, by the way.
I drink it.
Or what Imperial appears to be an Imperial.
How much health do I get back?
All of it.
Oh, fuck yeah. I thank her and ask if there's anything I can do for the chapel.
She says, "There's not much you can do other than direct poor souls this way, people who may be sick or hurt. The chapel has been doing well for itself lately." She says, "I noticed you're wearing a tabard of the Knights of the Nine. Are you a knight?"
Well, funny thing about that, the last guy who wore this stabbed me in the knee. And I did not deserve that, because I was trying to help him, and turned out he had a bunch of Altmer slavers in his company, and it did not end well.
She says, "Oh my, yes. I've heard about that whole business that happened next to Skingrad."
Yeah, let's just say he's dead out in the woods somewhere, and I will not say what I did to his corpse.
She says, oh my. Well, if there's anything I can do for you, let me know."
Actually, have you heard anything about a prison break in not the immediate area, like maybe, say, Skingrad?
She says, "Yes, I heard. Word travels fast." She says, "From what I've heard, though, the prisons of Skingrad are quite brutal, so I'm glad those poor prisoners managed to get out."
Heard anything else? Maybe anything about the leader of the rebellion?
She thinks, and she says, "Well, I did hear something about a Nord, but I don't recall much.
Okay,
Something about an Altmer who was some sort of skooma junkie. Not sure."
yeah.
Hey! She points towards Aegis, and she says, "That woman looks quite inebriated."
Yeah, she's kind of, how do I say this? They found some weeds out in the forest, and hey, let's smoke them.
She says, "You must have been traveling near elsewhere." She says, "Your Khajiit friend also looks quite, yes."
Actually, it was his idea to smoke the weeds. So I just gotta drag him with me until the effect wears off.
She says, "These silly non-humans will just never learn. They just can't seem to integrate themselves into proper Nibonese culture."
I agree fully. They're a bunch of bastards.
She chuckles and she says, "Well, I have some uh, things to do. Please ask the other laymen here if there's something they can do."
I
And you
will.
notice two young Imperial altar boys that are cleaning up after the mass.
Okay, has she left?
Yeah, she left. She went to the undercroft of the chapel.
Yeah, okay,
So
I'm
she went down
leaving.
some stairs.
I'm leaving. Wait, I'm taking my scoomed up companions who almost got me fucked over, and I'm leaving.
Okay.
I am leaving Bravil in a direction, hopefully, maybe south, get as far away from Skingrad as possible for the moment.
Okay. So you travel till about mid-evening, and you come to this rather tall stone tower in the Imperial fashion, and it looks to be quite deserted. And it's about maybe 9 at night.
Hmm.
You could keep on going, and you'd eventually hit this alien ruin you see in the distance.
I don't trust alien ruins at all. They're probably full of undeads. Or worse, specters. Something like that. Let's see, what could I maybe do? What skills do I have? Concentration. What does that really do?
Concentration is for when you're trying to do something with a skill that takes more than one round, and something is distracting you or someone's trying to attack you while you're doing it. So you roll concentration to see if it affects you.
Okay, let's do a search.
Okay.
Let's see, I don't have anything, so I'll just roll. Well, I do a 3. It's too dark to see anything.
Yeah, you don't really notice anything out here. All you see is the door to this tall tower, not much else.
Can we say that the Khajiit has gotten out of his skooma-induced favor, doobie-doobie-doob, and
He seems pretty hungry.
and our Altmer friend is still pretty
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I
yeah, Sabad seems slightly more coherent now. He's kind of clutching his head in pain and wincing.
You doing good, bud?
He says, Khajiit is not doing good.
Do you want to sleep in this tower here?
He looks at the tower and he says, that does not look safe.
That's why you're going in checking it first.
No! Khajiit will do no such thing!
Could we maybe just open the door and toss in our Altmer companion?
Sabad says, that is not very kind.
I have been sliced and diced, and I have pulled your skooma-ridden asses through a town full of people. I don't care about nice anymore.
But if not for Khajiit, you wouldn't even be alive right now.
Yeah, that's why I'm not throwing you in. I'm actually giving you a choice.
Khajiit still does not think this is a good idea. We should camp outside the tower.
Yeah, let's camp outside of it, like half an hour away due south from it.
Okay. So you camp, and now I think we should switch back over to Nimbus and his gang.
Cool. Yeah.
Okay. So we left off with you, what was it, in Skingrad?
Yeah. We ran to Skingrad after fleeing from the mines.
Okay. So you re-enter Skingrad.
Oh well, I didn't want to go inside. We just ran to the gate.
Oh, okay.
I ask if my companions have any idea where to go or anywhere they want to go for any reason. Because I'm
Uh,
quite enamored
they
of
both
where to proceed to next.
they both think, and they say there's not any particular location that we've been looking to travel in.
Hmm. Okay. Where's I just head? Northeast of Skingrad then.
Hold on.
And I say, I wouldn't mind going to Shayden Hall, just to see what kind of condition it's in and if there's anything remotely interesting there.
Hmm.
So,
The Altmer says that's quite a walk.
yeah, but said we all need motive. We need
The
somewhere to go. Unless you
the
have any
orc
better
says
ideas.
the orc says we should get horses.
Oh, are there stables nearby?
Yes, there are stables next to the what's it? East entrance.
Okay, well, I suppose I'll head towards the stables and ask about their
Okay.
prices.
You go over to the stables, and the stable boy and a couple of his hands are taking care of some merchants and people that are stabling their horses. A few people that are tossing around hay and filling troughs with water.
Okay,
And
well,
there are a specific section of the stables that look like there are unsaddled horses that are likely for sale.
I walk up to the group of people and I say, are any of these horses for sale? And might I inquire as to who I should buy them from?
A fair-skinned human man points towards the unsaddled horses, and he says, "Those horses are for sale, and you can buy them from me."
I say, how much would each horse be going for?
He says, "I would say about 1,500 each."
I do not have that much gold. Um,
The Altmer leans in and whispers in Nimbus's ear, and he says, "We should just steal them."
um, quiet, you. I say that that's perhaps not a good idea, given that we're so close to the skin grab. Man, I am sick as fuck. Can't think of what to do. Uh, okay. I'm going to leave unless they want to buy horses.
Um, no, neither of them have enough money to buy horses.
Yeah. Also, you know what's totally awesome? My browser froze.
Another snapshot of me.
Yeah. I look pretty stupid too. Okay, well, I can't really just head to Brazil. I'm gonna die. This is when Nimba starts questioning the existentialism of life in Tamriel. Just fucking kills himself.
Tim. Oh god, he's secret summon.
Whoa.
Well,
Oh, the orc pipes up and he says, "There is a particular there is a particular location I wanted to look at."
Oh, what might that be?
He says, "For hundreds of years, there was a strange portal that has been lying to the east of Bravil, and I kind of want to check that out."
Ah.
He says it's somewhat of a legend here in Cyrodiil.
I say, I have heard about that portal before. And I hear that nothing good comes of it when explorers head in that direction and investigate.
The Altmer says, "That may be true, but we are not just any travelers."
Well, that's quite true. Although I am inept at traveling, perhaps not the best companion if we were to get into trouble.
He says,
But
"Myself and
I say,
Orak here are quite adept warriors."
that is true. I've seen your capability. You're both quite impressive. Uh, hmm. I say, I suppose it's fair that you've been traveling with me, so I'll head with you to Brazil towards the portal that you so say.
He says, and the orc says, "It is quite good Bravil is there. We can stock up on potions."
Oh, I suppose that's quite true as well. I do not have any potions, and I believe we are running thin of rations. So I say, you may lead on, and I'll follow you.
Okay, so the orc takes the lead, and you travel in the direction of Bravil until about maybe 10 at night, where you take a rest north of the Priory of the Nine, or what I guess would be Priory of the Eight now. And when you wake up in the morning at about 7:30 and you head towards Bravil some more, and you reach the city prior at around maybe uh, towards the end of the 7 o'clock p.m. hour. And yeah, it looks like most people are winding down in Brazil. People are trying to close up their stores, and yeah. What do you do? Or actually, the orc leads everyone to an inn, and he says we should stay here for the night, and then we should buy potions and head through the portal.
Uh-oh.
Wait a minute.
Hello?
Uh, he's becoming a robot.
Hang on.
Technical difficulties all day.
Wait, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, my browser froze, so I had to close it. Okay, so he wanted to stock up on potions, right? Although he wanted to...
Currently, you're inside of an inn, and the orc is paying for everyone's rooms and meals.
Oh, okay. Well, I thank him for that.
He says you're welcome. And the elf goes over to the barkeep, who is a homely-looking Red Guard woman, and he asks, "Anything strange in town lately?" And the Red Guard woman says, "Well, there was these very odd travelers that came by the other day." She says, "Two of them were hopped up on skooma, and one of them was some Knight of the Eight."
What's the Ultimate's response?
The Altmer, he taps his chin. He says, "How peculiar." And the Red Guard woman says, "Indeed." And she says, "That Khajiit was quite big, though." And she says, she was almost as big as an Altmer knight. She says, "Almost bigger than you even." And the Altmer says, "Fascinating." And he says, "Well, thank you for the information." And she says, "No problem." And he gets an extra mug of beer and sits at a table and goes through his spell book while he sips some beer.
Well, I walk up to the Red Guard lady, and I say, could you tell me more about the travelers, specifically the Knight of the Eight?
She says, "He was a big man, presumably a Nord. They came into town pretty... What time was it? pretty late yesterday. They left almost as soon as they came and started heading south.
Hmm. I say south towards where
Towards Leywin.
exactly? Oh. Hmm. I say thank you then.
She
And
says, no problem.
I mentioned to my companions that I'd like to retire for the night.
Uh, the orc retires as well, and the Altmer stays out to do some preparations in his spellbook.
Cool.
And you sleep through the night. The beds aren't the highest of quality,
Yeah.
but you sleep well enough for someone that is slightly sick. And wake up in the morning at about 7:30,
Okay.
and it's a damp morning. It's kind of humid in the inn.
Hmm. Well, I'd like to rise my companions if they're still sleeping.
Yeah, you wake him up.
Okay. I say since this morning, I'd like to cover as much ground as possible for the day. And I think that we should head out now and buy our equipment and such.
Okay. They both are in agreement, and you leave the inn, and you all go to the nearest apothecary. And the Altmer and Orc buy a couple healing potions and a couple different types of resistance potions and whatnot for themselves.
Okay.
And the Orc hands you a couple of his healing potions, and he says, "Free of charge."
Oh, I say thank you. You really are shaping up to be most trusted companion. I really appreciate your generosity.
The Orc gives a crooked smile. And the Altmer says, perhaps we... He taps his chin. I guess we could head out to the portal now.
I say, well, I suppose so. We should head south then, along the road until we get to the coast. Although, how do you suppose we would get to the island that the portal is on?
Ooh. The Altmer says, good point. We might have to rent a boat.
Hmm. Well, I wonder how much boats go for these days.
I suppose we'll just have to ask one of the dock hands.
Oh, true. Okay, well, suppose we should head out to the docks then.
Okay, you head out to the docks, and uh, there's not a lot of people out there. It looks like most sailors are out in the bay, or probably resting in town. But there are a few dock hands that are cleaning up the dock and patching up a few crooked planks.
Well,
And
I say to the Altmer if he'd like to go inquire about the price of boats.
he nods and heads off to one of the dock hands, and he says, "Excuse me, dock hand." And this young imperial boy stands up, and he says, "Hello, sir." And the Altmer says, "How much do rowboats go for?" And the boy says, "To buy one, it would cost you about 500. If you're looking to rent one for a day, it's only about 50 gold." And the Altmer says, "Fair price. I will rent one then." And the boy says, "Unfortunately, they're all out for the day." And the Altmer seems kind of annoyed, and he says,
I,
"Well, thank you for your time."
I say, are there absolutely no boats at all?
The boy says, "There are none for rent at the moment, or for buying." He chuckles to himself, and he says, "Seems like a lot of people wanted to go rowboating this year."
Well, it is. The weather has been fair lately, so I can see why people would enjoy a nice row onto the water. Well, perhaps we should head south then, if we have nowhere else to go.
The Altmer says, perhaps the dock workers in Leyland will have any rowboats.
Perhaps so. Since it is quite close to Reveal and still situated within the water, it seems so. It would be a good idea to go there.
Okay. And so you start heading south, and you come to this point where you can see this tall Imperial-style tower in the distance. And I'm not sure by this time what Scarin and friends would be doing, because this is about the day when they would have woken up after camping.
Well, I suppose I'd best investigate the tower.
Okay. So you go up to this quite tall tower, and there is a large set of double oaken doors, and they seem to be locked.
A shame then. It might have been good to get a viewpoint.
The Altmer says, I do have a open lock scroll.
I say, well, perhaps we'd best save that for when it would come in most use. Something superficial like this wouldn't likely warrant the use of a scroll.
Okay.
You want to find out what Scarin is doing?
Okay. So what is Scarin doing?
Well, we've woken up and everything. Had ourselves a hunt in the forest and gotten something to eat. Me and my Khajiit, our friend Aegis, she's pretty out still, and she's like, I don't know what to do with her. She's really hangover and won't talk or anything.
She's slightly awake, but she's not coherent in the least.
No. So
touch her breast and see what happens.
I touch her breasts.
Oh my. I guess she slaps away her hand, sort of tiredly.
She's just like,
Yeah, she's like, ah. The Khajiit says, Khajiit does not think this is a good time to fondle women.
I had
Especially
to.
when they are so tired as this.
I got her out of
It's
prison.
downright disrespectful.
I deserve a grope.
He shakes his head.
You
Khajiit
may
thinks
shake
you are more
me.
trouble than you are worth.
You may shake your head at me, but I'm not the fur fag.
The Khajiit says, that is it. And he draws his sword, and he says, give Khajiit all your gold, or die.
I had a feeling this would happen. It's a shame, but I had plans of killing you anyways. What do I roll initiative?
Yeah, let's
Can I
roll.
ask something?
What?
Where are we situated within the context of where he is? Are we still both?
You're probably about
5-10 minutes away.
well, I'm gonna say this is about a couple hours in the past.
Oh, okay.
And where they currently are right outside the tower that Nimbus is outside of.
Yeah.
So probably if there are indeed dead bodies outside the tower, Nimbus would have noticed them.
Truth. Let's see. Do I roll initiative?
Yeah, roll initiative.
Okay, I'm just gonna go out of my way and activate rage because I want a fucking kill. So let's see, that's 20 and that's 18. And there was. I just gotta look up the stats here. 2 plus moron will take 2 minus armor penalty. That's not really useful in the least, but okay. Yeah. As said, do I roll initiative?
Yeah, roll initiative.
That was D20, right?
Yes.
And what modifier?
You just add your initiative modifier.
Oh yeah. That was 1. Okay, one roll. 17.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you go first.
Okay, I take my great axe and I just go straight for his chest with it, just like this kind of motion, like a
Okay.
cleave.
Go ahead and roll.
Do I roll accuracy?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, +5. Roll. 24.
24. Yeah, you hit him square in the chest.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Now it's the D12 again. Yeah, D12. D12, D12, D12. I gotta find it. +5. I do 10 damage.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah. Yeah, he's suffering.
Yeah, so you cleave at his chest and you hawk out a huge chunk of uh his flesh, and he screams in agony as he tries to stab you with his sword.
Yeah. Let's see. What's my AC now? It's 21.
Yeah, he only got 9, so he stabs you in the armor, but it does not hurt you at all.
It feels good to be a gangster.
And now it's your
Uh,
turn.
oh, okay. Let's see. I go for the shoulder that is the arm that's holding the sword.
Okay.
Let's see. Accuracy roll. A 7.
You
Do
got
I,
7?
I got a 7. Do I chop him in the
Oh,
foot maybe?
you miss him.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so you swing at him, he ducks, and he tries to slash at your thighs. And let's see.
AC 21.
Yeah, he missed. And he just scrapes his sword along your greaves.
Armor. Fuck yeah. Okay, let's go for that. Maybe I should just go for his chest again. Like, how much? Do I know how much HP he has, or do I just have to hope?
He looks like he's pretty much fading in and out of consciousness.
Yeah.
Or
Let's.
not necessarily that bad, but he looks like he can't
He's
hold up much longer.
yeah, he's hurting. So we're gonna end this, and I'm gonna kick him in the chest so he's down on the ground, and then just.
If you roll enough damage, that could happen.
Okay, how do I kick him down? Oh, like that. Yeah. Accuracy roll. I roll a 6.
You're sure you're adding your total attack bonus to all this, right?
I am. I rolled a fucking 6. Well, rolled a 1.
Oh, if you roll a 1, that you trip over yourself and you land on the floor
No,
at his.
no, I roll a 1 plus 5.
Yeah,
That's why.
if you rolled a 1 on the dice, then you fumble.
Oh, fuck me.
Yeah, so you trip over at his feet, and Sabad laughs as he flips his sword with the edge facing the bottom of his hand, or yeah, towards the ground, and he tries to plunge it into your back. Ooh,
And
yeah, 23 against AC.
so he does like 2 damage.
Well, I have to roll the damage. Let's see. Yeah, you take 6 damage.
That's not too bad.
So
I'm
he
not.
kind of stabs you in the back. Doesn't really manage to go that very deep, though, past your armor.
Okay, am I on my feet again?
Yeah, you pull yourself off the floor.
Yeah, I'm scream out to him. Oh, I'm gonna put my soul in your pain. Can I intimidate him?
You could try.
Okay, let's do an intimidate check. It's just gotta reset. 10. I roll a 13. So he's kinda shaky.
He doesn't seem phased by whatever you do.
Fucking shit. Do I still have the chance to attack?
Uh, yeah.
Okay, let's just go for the chest again. That was sweet. I just gotta reload the thingy. There we go. 5 accuracy. I hit a 23 again.
Oh yeah, you get him.
Oh, I get him good. So let's see, damage. I do a 9.
Ooh. Yeah, so you cleave out another piece of his chest flesh,
Yep. A pretty
and
deep
he
one.
screams in agony, and he starts. He turns around and starts, or no, he doesn't turn around. He just starts jogging backwards, and he reaches into his belt and pulls out a knife,
Oh, no,
and he
not another ebony dagger.
no, it's just like a iron knife that he probably kept from his jail cell, and he throws it at you.
I really want to see this damage me.
It's probably not gonna do anything. Uh, ooh, yeah, he misses. So he
Yeah.
throws a knife at you. It hits and bounces off your armor.
Can I just start laugh?
Okay, yeah, you laugh.
Let's see. You remember what I have?
What do you mean?
I have throwing axes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So let's give him some of his own medicine. What do I roll if I try to hurl a hand axe at him?
You just add your ranged total attack bonus.
Where's my ranged total attack? Oh, yeah, that's a
Look
plus
closely.
1. No, I found it. It's actually a plus 1.
Yeah.
Huh. First I gotta roll accuracy. I roll a 21.
Oh, so you got a perfect 20?
Yeah,
Nice.
it lands straight in his head or something.
Yeah, so you got a critical. He only has 1 health left, so you throw this axe so perfectly that it basically spins straight through the center of his head and flies out the other side, cutting a nice little valley in the center of his head.
Yeah, it didn't even matter anymore. I could have rolled a 1 and he would have died.
Yeah, sort of. No. So his body just kind of stands there for a couple seconds, then falls limp.
I finally have a kill and it was spectacular.
Drugged up Aegis kind of claps a little.
Uh,
Yeah.
oh my god, this is the best. Oh, that's beautiful. Yeah, so he's pretty fucking dead.
Yeah, he's as dead
Uh,
as dead gets.
Yeah, I don't really like people who betray me. So I'm just gonna grab his corpse and I'm gonna use his legs as a rope and hang him from a tree upside down.
Okay.
And
So you
like there's gonna be a lot of cracking and some bones sticking through the flesh and stuff,
oh,
but it'll look okay in the good run.
okay. So you tie him to the nearest tree, and his body is horribly mangled with his like I don't know. He's just disgusting. Hardly
There's
recognizable.
yeah, and I go back and get my axe.
Yeah,
Like
it's quite
it
bloody. You got some brains on it.
oh,
Some
wonderful.
brains and patches of fur.
Yeah, I just clean it off in the grass. Oh, okay. So me and Aegis, and they're now dead because she'd have eaten some spoils from the hunt, and I guess I don't want to do anything really dangerous while she's hangover and stuff. So, I actually see something interesting. The Shrine of Shilgorath.
Oh.
I know someone who's gonna love that. Should we maybe stop here and have Callum join in on the next because he couldn't join in on this one, and our lady friend she's gone, and
Yeah, we should probably stop.
our Aussie friend here is fucked over his headset. I think we did pretty well considering everything that's happened today.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know.
People, thanks for tuning in for some fucking reason.
Yes. Thank you for the very few people that decided to tune in live, and goodbye.